How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. And yesterday, a lot of news released. The press junket for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings started, which means interviews are happening, and a lot of people have been interviewing Marvel Studios' president, Kevin Feige, and they've actually surprisingly been getting a lot of information from him. Some of it big, some of it not so big, but regardless, there is a lot to go over today, including, of course, Spider-Man No Way Home, Avengers 5, the next Avengers movie, Deadpool 3, big Black Panther 2 news, and when to expect some trailers, of course. And if you love to stay up to date on the MCU, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Before we get started, however, big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of classes for creative people. And I think everybody knows by now, I'm a pretty avid Skillshare user. I've used Skillshare to take classes about YouTube, about Photoshop, about Final Cut Pro and other editing software. And if you're looking to do YouTube yourself, it's a great place to learn everything you need to know. I also use it personally. I used to use it to learn how to play guitar better, and now I'm using it to try and learn how to sing better. If you are looking for a place to explore your creativity or to simply get better at things, Skillshare is the perfect place to learn all of these things. And the great news is the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so you can start exploring your creativity today. Just click the link in the description down below to get started. So first things first, I know everybody wants to know about Spider-Man No Way Home. And some of you may have heard this, but Kevin Feige did indeed confirm we will be getting a trailer before the movie comes out. Now, of course, this isn't breaking news, but some people were actually starting to believe that perhaps they weren't actually going to release a trailer. The marketing strategy for Spider-Man No Way Home has been a little bit different than we've seen for pretty much anything in the past, but I do believe that this is due to the fact that it's going to be an insanely huge film, and right now they're not exactly sure if they're going to keep that release date. As of right now, it's the same, and hopefully it stays that way, but I did actually happen to hear some news recently about footage at CinemaCon on Monday. According to a personal source of mine, Sony does indeed have something prepared for Spider-Man Home for CinemaCon. It was not classified whether or not this is a trailer or footage. He simply said something is prepared. Now, will the public see that right away? Probably not. We're probably not going to see that Monday, maybe Tuesday, but that is not confirmed. It's just a guess at this point in time. However, like I've been saying, we're gonna get a description of whatever is shown. No, it probably won't be leaked, and if it does, Sony is definitely going to be copy striking people and perhaps even taking legal action. But one thing you can't really do that for is a description, and people are going to come out of that CinemaCon footage, trailer, whatever they're showing, and they're going to talk. And the second I hear anything about it, I'll be sure to do a video on it ASAP. And you can also notice that some of the official Sony YouTube channels have made a playlist now for Spider-Man No Way Home. And the current thing, and the only thing that's in the playlist, is the title reveal, but the playlist is made, which means other videos for No Way Home are coming. This is another good sign that the trailer or footage or whatever is not too far away and they're going to upload it on YouTube. So I think we're getting pretty close and we're just a few days away from getting a description. Now we do have some Avengers 5 news from Kevin Feige himself in an interview that he did with Collider. The MCU is a lot bigger than it was back in 2012, and the notion that you can now bring everybody together will take a lot more than 4 years. So after stating this, Collider Steven Weintraub asked Marvel Studios president about when the next team-up film, Avengers 5, could be, in which Kevin Feige said this: "I think we want there to be a reasonable amount of time from the endgame to start a new saga, which is already underway and already started. And then you need time, as you did in Phase 1, to build that saga before you start bringing everyone together." Now, clearly things are different now. Before, in the first phase, there were only 5 movies released before Avengers came out. And right now, we technically only have 1 movie that has been released that will actually go into Avengers 5, because unfortunately, Black Widow won't. So right now, we just have Shang-Chi. Of course, the Disney Plus shows will tie into the Avengers, but not everybody is going to be a part of the new Avengers team. So although Kevin Feige does say that it's underway and groundwork is being laid, it'll probably be another 4 to 5 years until we get a new Avengers team. At the most, at least. Perhaps we could get it a little bit before, but we'll probably need another 4 to 5 movies about people who are actually going to be a part of the new Avengers team, because not everybody is. But it is actually good that Marvel is taking their time with this. We don't want things to get repetitive. Marvel just can't repeat what they did for the Infinity Saga. They need to do something new, and when everybody sees Shang-Chi and I believe the Eternals, I I think we'll realize that Marvel really is changing up things in a very, very good way. So yes, the Avengers team are kind of starting to be assembled, we're starting to get introduced to them, but they're not going to come together for a few years at least. And we'll get Deadpool 3 before we get Avengers 5, which to me is great news because I really hope Deadpool is a part of the next Avengers team. I think it would be hilarious, and we have news on Deadpool 3 today coming from Brandon Davis at comicbook.com. In an interview with Kevin Feige, Brandon Davis asked him if they have a release date window set for Deadpool 3 to make his MCU debut, and Kevin Feige said this: "We do. And the script is in the works, and Ryan is working very hard on it with our writers as we speak." So this is extremely good news, and I actually kind of heard something at the premiere of Shang-Chi, nothing major, but I did pretty much hear that Ryan Reynolds right now is pretty much just devoting all of his time to writing the script. He's pretty much just taking his kids to school, writing the script, picking them up, writing the script some more. And this is great because recently he stated that there's about a 70% chance that they're going to start filming in 2022, which means we'll probably get the movie late 2022 or early 2023, which means it's not that far away, which is awesome because I know everybody is super excited for Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now we have some pretty big Ironheart and Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever news coming from the same interview with Kevin Feige and comicbook.com. Kevin Feige told comicbook.com, "We're shooting Black Panther Wakanda Forever right now, and the character of Riri Williams you will meet in Black Panther 2 first." Marvel Studios has announced that Dominique Thorne is going to be playing the character of Riri Williams, and Kevin Feige said that she started shooting, I think, this week before her Ironheart series. So Riri Williams' Ironheart is going to be in Black Panther 2, which makes me think that perhaps her Iron Man suit could be made of vibranium. I think that would be a really cool way to go. Actually, the biggest video I've ever done is about a theory that Iron Man was going to get a vibranium suit for Infinity War and Endgame. That obviously didn't happen, but I think the concept is a really cool idea, and I'm hoping that maybe her Ironheart suit will be made of vibranium. Now, last but not least, in an interview with Collider, Kevin Feige did confirm that Loki Season 2 is underway. He stated, "It is underway, we're developing it as we speak. The hope is that much of the same team will return. Kate is going on to bigger and better things, so the director search will begin shortly." This is great news because that means we're not going to have to wait years and years for Loki Season 2. It actually seems like it's going to be coming relatively soon within the next couple of years, which makes a ton of sense considering the fact that Loki had a huge, perhaps the biggest impact on the MCU that we've really ever seen. And we were kind of left on a cliffhanger there, so we're going to have to find out what happens there relatively soon. Now, as far as the trailer updates are concerned, it seems like the rumors that we've been hearing for these other trailers have been pretty accurate so far. Yesterday, we did receive the final Eternals trailer, and like I said, I did hear from a source that they are going to be showing Spider-Man No Way Home footage at CinemaCon on Monday, which leads me to believe that the other rumors I've been hearing are probably somewhat true as well, meaning that we should be getting a Hawkeye trailer this month or next month, perhaps at the Emmys, a Miss Marvel trailer perhaps at the same time, and a Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer before the end of the year. However, I'm not so sure about that Doctor Strange one. But that's it for all the news that happened yesterday. Like I said, it was a lot, but things are starting to get really exciting in the MCU. So let me know all of your thoughts about this in the comments down below and how excited you are. Don't forget to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and for live updates, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.